Hey, what's going on, guys? So today this little quick video is going to be on mean, median, and mode. Alright, so mean, median, mode, they're used a lot in statistics. However, they come up in the beginning of Algebra 2. So we're going to go over them. They're pretty easy. They're pretty simple. So we'll get right into it. Knowing how to use them and knowing what to do goes back to knowing their definitions. So the mean is just another word for the average, okay? So everyone knows that average value in a set. Okay, so the way we find the average is you add up the numbers and divide the total by the total amount of numbers in the set. Alright, so that's the definition of mean, which is aka the average, and that's how you find it. So we'll go back next to the median. Alright, whenever I think of the word median, I think of when I'm driving, what is the median? Alright, so anybody who has their license, or hopefully if you have your license, you know this, that the median is the middle of the road. So if you're driving down Route 9, driving down Lacey Road, it's the yellow lines in the middle. Solid, dotted, whatever. The median is the yellow lines. Or if you're driving on the Parkway or Route 37, the median is that big strip of grass or the big concrete barrier that divides the two lanes. So a median in math is the middle of a data set when the numbers are in chronological order. AKA, they go from least to greatest. Okay, so when you're given a data set to find the median, you must put it in least to greatest. And then mode is the number that appears most often. So that's really simple to find out. You just got to count each number and find out when it appears most often. All right. Hopefully you understand the definitions. They're pretty easy. You guys have used them a lot. You've been using them since 7th grade. So I'll just jump right into a problem. So if we look here, we have all of our numbers in this data set. We have 13, 18, 13, 14, 13, 16, 14, 21, 13. All right, we're going to find the mean. So the first thing you need to do is add up all of the numbers. Plus 14. Okay. So now I added up all the numbers. I got, what's that? I got our total. Our total to be, so I'll just write for mean. Oof, why is my pen not working? Alright, so for the mean, the total came out to 135. Alright, and now since that's the total, when we add everything up, we have to divide this by however many numbers are in our set. So in our set, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to take 135, divide it by 9, and you're going to get 15. So the mean is going to be 15. All right. The good thing about having an odd number of numbers in our data set is that our median is going to be easy to calculate. Okay. So to find the median, we must first put the data set in order. So it's going to go 13, 13, 13, and there's one more 13. Then, so I'll cross them out. Then it's going to go 14. What was that? 14. Another 14. So I'll cross them out. And then we got 16, 18, and 21. Alright, so since we have 9 values in our total data set, we know that the middle one is actually going to be the 5th number. So what I like to do is cross off 1 from the beginning, cross off 1 from the outside. Cross off 1 from the beginning, cross off 1 from the other side. 1 from the beginning, 1 from the other side. 1 from the beginning, 1 to the other side. We're left with 1 number in the middle, so your median is 14. Okay. The other thing you can do is, like I said, since there's 9 values, the 5th one will be our median. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 14 is your median. All right. And that's the easy case. We're going to do another problem where we have an even number of values, and it's a little harder to find the median, but you can still find it. And then again, if we go back to our first slide, it says the mode is the number that appears most often. So let's see here. Let me erase these so we can see our numbers again. We have 13, comes up 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 14 comes up twice, so our median is going to be 13. So there we have our mean of 15, median of 14, and our mode of 13. I meant our median's 14, I think I said 13. So mean, median, mode. Pretty easy. We'll go to another data set. So again here, for the mean, it's going to be our average. So you must add up the data values and divide up any we have. So 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 7 is going to give us, 1 plus 2 is 3 plus 4 is 7. So it's 14 over 4, which simplifies down to roughly 3.5. Okay, so our mean is 3.5. Now let's get our median. All right, so our median, again, since we have 4 data sets, or 4 data points, our median isn't actually going to be one of these numbers. So if we put it in chronological order, which luckily it already is in, okay, what you're going to do is we have 4 data points. Okay, what you want to do again is count off like we had. So count off one of the first, count off the last. But then we can't count off these 2 because there's 2 left. So in reality, our median is going to be the middle of these 2 numbers. So if we add them up, 2 and 4 gives us 6. Divided by 2 is 3. Oops. So our median is 3. All right. That again is because we don't have we have an even amount of data sets, so there's never going to be a middle number in our data set, so you have to add them up and divide by 2. So then again, our mode is the number that happens most often. But if you look here, every number happens once, so the mode is none. All right. I'm going to do one more example where we have an odd number, or we have an even number of data sets, just so we can help the median a little bit. So let's say we have, I don't know, 8, 7, 5, there we go, 5, 9, 7, 6, 5. And then 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so we have 8 data sets, all right, or 8 data points. So let's first do the mean. And again, that's the average. So what you have to do is you have to add them all up. So I'm going to add them up. 8 plus 7 plus 5 plus 9 plus 7 plus 6. So it's going to give us a total of 54. Okay, and there's 8 numbers total. So 54 divided by 8 is going to come out to 6.75. Alright, so that's our mean of 6.75. The next thing we have to do for the median is write them in chronological order. So the first number is a 5, then another 5, so I'll cross them out. Then we have a 6, then we have a 7, 7, 7. Alright, then we have an 8, and we have a 9. Alright, so let's count off our median. We know since it's an even number, it's going to fall between 2 things. So then a 5, 8, 6, 7. Alright, this one we kind of got lucky, because here's where our median is going to fall. But if you add those 2 numbers up, you get 14, because 7 plus 7 is 14, divided by 2 is equal to 7. And just luckily, 7's our median for this one. It just happened to turn out that way because of how the numbers fell when we put them in chronological order. So last one's our mode, and your answer for mode is going to be 7, since 7 shows up 3 times. All right. So guys, that's just a review, quick, easy review on mean, median, mode. It comes up a lot in statistics, but we have it in Algebra 2. So if you have any questions, check out Derivative Dude. Come talk to me, shoot me an email, and good luck.